Can you really make £3,000 to £5,000 a month with Amazon, FBA and Alibaba? Stay tuned in to find out. Thank you for joining us again. Today we're going to talk about whether it's possible or not to make £3,000 to £5,000 sitting at home and do not a lot via the Amazon, FBA and Alibaba. I'm getting tired of having the suggested videos of the people standing there and telling me that how easy it is to make £3,000 to £5,000 sitting at home and doing nothing, sitting there painting your nails or brushing your hair, and all they have this easy stream income making you a millionaire. Well, for the starters, I must you pop your bubble. Why on earth are you making this YouTube videos if you're making 150 grand a month? Seriously, why would you have to do this? Exactly, think about this, because you don't. It's not that easy, and a very limited amount of people can actually achieve that kind of success. Everybody can do their best, and you can of course make money with FBA and Alibaba, but certainly you have to be extremely lucky and extremely wealthy in the first place to be able to make 150 grand a year through Alibaba and FBA. So, let me slow things down a bit. For all you guys who haven't heard or know, the FBA is basically the fulfillment by Amazon. It's basically when you have a stock item that you purchase somewhere else in bulk, send it off to Amazon, and Amazon deal with all the orders, fulfill the orders, and deal with customer services. Secondly, Alibaba, which is one of the most, and probably the only one, a massive online wholesaler of Chinese stuff from the Chinese manufacturers themselves. It's really pretty much global. They send everywhere, but you do have to have quite a bit of money to invest. So I don't want to keep this video too long, but I just really want to sort of make people understand that when you see this, oh, can you make £3,000 to £5,000, and make it sound so easy, it's not easy. And you guys, anything you ever do when you're trying to make money, you have to put the hard work into this, even with the Amazon FBA, because you can't just buy thousands of products on even Alibaba or anywhere online, just send them off. There is work involved. You have to package, you have to label, you have to send, you have to monitor your stocks. It's not that simple. So it really irritates me when people telling you can sit there, do nothing and earn money. It's not that easy. So let's move on. Right, Alibaba, they sell, anything you can possibly imagine it, anything you can possibly buy on Amazon and eBay right this second. For example, I have this Chinese little keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard, that I think selling on eBay at the moment for like $6, $7.99 including postage. Haha. Anyway, Alibaba, they have, as I said, any product you want, and they advertise anything from literally price from 1 pence to, depending on what the product is, so like $4.99 or $9.99, because obviously they deal in American dollars. Of course, it gets transferred into the pounds when you pay, but that's a different story. So for you to be able to get that 1 pence or 2 pence per product, you have to buy a lot, and I mean a lot of items. Normally, there's a minimum order quantity on pretty much all of them at 500 to 1,000 pieces, but does not mean you get your product for 1 pence as they advertise. Again, it's not that simple. It's just there to look at it, looks, oh my god, let's have a look, let's see what they can offer us. No. Secondly, because you have about probably 10 or 20 factories per product making exactly the same thing and making exactly the same claims, but the prices do vary. Secondly, Chinese people are, I'm really sorry to say, just a little bit lazy. And of course you have the time difference between obviously us and America and China and any other countries you buy from. But unfortunately, they are just lazy. You can message probably, I don't know, 10 people out of 30. No, sorry, duh. Sorry, you can message like 30 people, and probably only 10 come back to you with the prices and the results. So you have to be firstly on there to even get a response and get the quote. Secondly, when you buy the product from Alibaba, you buy stuff separately. And what I mean is, if you want to buy this sort of keyboard here, okay, packaging for the keyboard comes separately, and there is a separate price. So let's start with the product itself. 1 pence to say $4.99 to as an average, right? To get the product at 1 pence, you have to buy a container full, probably, to get it at 1 pence. And even though chances are you probably won't get us at that. So let's say we agree to buy 2,000 products and they give you the price of probably maybe $2.99 for that. Great, you think, okay, that's fine, I can probably sell this on Amazon FBA for maybe $9.99, maybe a little bit more, but not that much more. Secondly, okay, they say, well, okay, what sort of packaging you want? So you have to then find somebody who does the packaging to fit this product. And it's not always that the same people that sell this sell the packaging. Quite often, but not all the time, sometimes when they sell this, the packaging they do might not be any good to you. So you have to look for somebody to fit this into that. So, of course, then you have the same thing. It's 1 penny for whatever to 4.99 for boxes. Again, you have to get the quantities to get your numbers. Thirdly, you have to make sure that this thing gonna fit exactly into the size of that. So it's communication between you, the person that will make this, and the person that makes that. If they are in the same factory, then it's great. If they're not, it's a bit of a trouble. Okay, so you got yourself deal sorted. You found the thing you like. Of course, you then have to agree the price. So now you have yourself multi-keyboard. Great. Okay, so now you want to put your brand into this. What do you think is going to happen? They want extra money. And again, they have to, and I speak from the experience. We had, on 2 different occasions, bought 2 different products, a couple of years apart, and trying to succeed on Amazon FBA and making our millions. And guess what? We failed because things cost an astronomical amount. Let me explain. So, we have the box. You want to put your brand in. So, you have ordered 2,000 of those. They want you, in our case, twice. They wanted us to pay to design a brand. Even if you give them your logo, they have to create a print machine or whatever you put in your logo into the thing itself or whatever. They had to design a logo and they charge you money for this. Thereafter, we've been charged per each packaging per item. So if you ordered 2,000 pieces, we've been charged per 2,000 pieces X amount to put your logo and design that box to suit your needs. So when you suddenly see somebody on Amazon or eBay selling this sort of keyboard there for like, you know, $7.99, you think, oh yeah, great, you know, I can buy this for like 1 pence or whatever else. Think about this now. As I said to you, if you get this for $2.99, then you pay probably another $1, if not $1.99 for that. You now have this branded and you think, well, actually, it's your own brand and you could do really, really well because you can send this to Amazon, create your own ASIN, and Amazon are going to push this to, you know, to all the customers and you're going to be like rich and great and, you know, all happy. Right. Okay, so next thing of this, right, you agreed. It takes about 3 to 6 months for you to get your product. Don't forget they've got the Chinese New Year, which will take like 6 months to celebrate. The communication between Chinese, and I kid you not, it takes between 1 to 5 days for you just like firing off the question to them. So if you imagine you negotiating the designs, it takes a very, very long time. So my little point that points out to you, sitting there on your bumhole doing nothing to get the FBA and earning your $5 grand, nothing? No, that's a lot of work, and trust me, a lot of work. Anyway, so we've got the product. So next thing, of course, is postage. They're going to charge you postage. And of course, as you know, the lighter the product, the more product you order, of course, it's going to weigh in comparison to the heavier product a lot less. We ordered about 5,000 pieces of eyelashes, which is the lightest possible thing you probably could possibly order through the Chinese, and we paid about £200 shipping. Okay? Again, it's not too bad. You can sort of even this out between the quantities. Of course, don't forget thereafter you have your premium of import duties to pay, and in our case, and I think twice we paid, it was paid for some reason to DHL, and there was another few £100. So by the time you think you bought yourself, or you thought you bought yourself, a $2.99 piece of keyboard that you can sell on eBay for $7.99, by the time you added on your box and your logo and your postage, and then your DHL fees, and then your selling fees, and then your postage fees, and yes, good luck making a million, right? Not. Even if you guys sell this then for like $14.99, if you actually then look on Amazon or eBay, I guarantee you, and I'm honestly not joking, not trying to scare you off, because good luck trying, because somebody have to get those Chinese people selling all this rubbish on there. The people themselves, and we know for a fact, people that produce this in the factories, that produce this for you with your own logo, will sell this product sometimes with your design packaging on eBay and Amazon themselves for £2.99. It happened to us, as I said to you, we've done the lashes before, and we basically ordered our own branding, so we had the boxes branded. So first batch was absolutely fine, second batch arrived later with somebody else's branding. And their excuse was, I'm really sorry, we ran out of your branding, so we send it somebody else's branding. So we're like, well, that doesn't work like this. This is what we pay you. We've paid specifically for you to brand the product. So the answer to them was, I'm really sorry. The best you can do, they said, we're going to send you some boxes later with your branding, but you have to unpeel each individual lash and repackage that into your own branding. Like, think about this, right? How ridiculous did that sound? Also, I forgot one thing. Second bit that we have ordered through Alibaba was a lot of phone cases. Again, we're talking about like a couple of years back. But again, when you receive your item and your packaging, those things arrive separate. So if you imagine you bought yourself 2, 3, 5,000 pieces of each product, you're the one that have to then put this thing into the plastic bag, into the box, because they arrive from different manufacturer. Even if they arrive from the same manufacturer, they still will send this separately, and they will send the boxes flat packed because it's cheaper and it's safer for the boxes to arrive in one piece than them packaging it together. So could you imagine the amount of time it will take you to package even 2,000 items into the bag, into that, and into the box, and then label this and send it to Amazon? Think about it. 2,000 items. So again, that's my point. Can you sit there on your ass and do nothing, or what people claim to be nothing, and earn a passive income of Amazon FBA? The last point, I will stop this and I'll make another video a bit more detailed about actually the Alibaba themselves and how they work, and show you a little bit more. But basically, yes guys, by the time you received all of this, and I said to you, the chances are the Chinese person that sold you that product is selling the same product there for $2.99 with free postage. So how on earth people can claim you can make thousands and thousands unless you really invent a product? But even though Chinese will still copy this regardless of any patents that are existing for whatever else, it's really, really impossible. Because if you go to, I dare you, go onto Amazon itself and say Google, I'm not sorry, I keep saying Google, but on Amazon, and put into the search like a keyboard, and you will see like it's a Hum Zoom, Tum Sum, Dim Sum, Dim Sum, all selling the same, absolute the same shit and fighting for the same marketplace. So chances are when you come along, trying to be with your old posh little branding and a name, and trying to get in there, even if Amazon's fulfilling the orders, chances are you're not going to be anywhere near at the top. And if it's really 20 or 30 of them are selling this, and they're registered as Amazon branding stuff there, Amazon will always push their brand ahead of yours, because your brand is just something we guys decided, like, or you decided to do, and you think it's great, and we thought our brand was great, but Amazon nowhere near pushed this to the front, to the Chinese manufacturer, because they are manufacturer, and at the end of the day, they will always win. So I'm really sorry if this has sounded like a really depressing video, but I really do hope you guys find this helpful. And no means, like, I mean that you can't possibly do this. You can, you just won't make millions, or you have to be really lucky or have a really deep pockets. Because don't forget, to get this item for say like a 1 pence or 2 pence there, you have to buy a container fulls. And for us average Joe who have like £5,000 to £10,000 to invest into a product, if that, that's fine. And of course you have to do, and you have to try the best you can to make money. This is the idea. But there's always somebody who has more money, and if you manage to get this for $2.99 and somebody's got 100,000 money to invest, they will probably end up getting this product for 50p, and of course be able to undercut you. So then you end up sitting there on stock like we did towards the end of the whatever we had left, with a lot of stuff that's pretty much deemed useless. So anyway, I will stop talking. Thank you for watching. I will do a different video for the Alibaba video specifically. Don't forget to thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.